Then once earlier this season, October 27th, the Utah win as the Clippers win the tip, and we are underway.
Going with James Harden off the ball early.
Here's Leonard on the drive. We'll kick it off to Zubac. Spinning. Zubac trying to find position and able to finish. Kessler able to contest him at the rim.
But this is an area where the Jazz can be better, eliminating these second chance opportunities.
There's the pocket pass from Harden. Zubac sets up Leonard on a three. Here's George firing away. Gets it to go, plus the foul.
Shoot to get hot. Gotta let that thing fly.
George dumps it underneath, and Kessler couldn't save it off of Zubac. Here comes Leonard, banging into the paint. Drops it in, plus the foul. Trying to shake Fontecchio. George gets around him, kicks to man. Man on the drive. Shoveled it in traffic. Zubac gets it back to man for the reverse.
Even though you're talking about a 2-foot, 2-step cut.
Here's Clarkson. Clarkson wheeling through, gets denied by Zubac. But Zubac was a big reason why. Harden behind the back. Extra feed from man. Zubac one more. Leonard connects. Harden, great look inside. George couldn't handle cleanly. Here's George. Pulling up. And has the touch.
Yeah, not a lot. I almost wonder if Olenek lost his footing, and that has nothing to do with George, but I digress.
Fifth turnover for Utah. Westbrook into Leonard, who lays it in. Plus the foul. You know, just to go back to that, you heard Kevin Scott explain. Clearly makes a clean block, and then the contact on the arm afterwards is incidental. That's what you have to look for on those plays.
I really enjoyed chatting with Will Hardy.
He's fantastic. Leonard to the hook. Finally missed one, but Zubac is there. A little jitter. Kobe Brown fakes the three, attacks, dishes, Zubac, another slam.
Because of the efficiency that they were able to play with offensively, we all know as hoopers, when offense is going well, then you give everything else the energy.
That's right. Horton Tucker fades away, banks it in, really good minutes.
So far, though, I think that Ty Lue will be content with the pace of this ballgame as Norman Powell gives you a little bit of...
What this game was for Hendricks as an opportunity to go against some of the best wings in the league and say, hey, this is the kind of challenge you're going to have in your career.
Earlier in the first quarter, getting a few trips to the free throw line out of it. That time, Olenek employing it.
Good production off the bench from Olenek and Horton Tucker, who have combined for 18 points. Leonard, what a move! Of the lack of availability that the Clippers have had with George and Leonard when it's mattered most come playoff time, but you see flashes as George, great hands to gather that. Great back tap by Zubac. Another chance here. Harden, the ball fake, the kick. Leonard connects.
Because, of course, it's been that kind of day.
George trying to flag it down. Leonard was able to pop it to himself. Leonard soars inside, unable to finish. Leonard wondering where the whistle was. Here's Fontecchio. He got it. 6 from the floor. Kessler couldn't finish it. Knocked away. Up ahead. Here's Mann at the rim.
Clippers defense starting to lead to a little bit of offense here.
Well, Olenek thought he had the Clippers defense beat. Instead, Jazz nearly turn it over. Olenek up top for Kessler.
Ultimately succumbed, or I shouldn't say she succumbed because she fought the disease, but she did pass earlier this season before she had an opportunity to actually coach on the sidelines as the head coach of Georgetown. And Sasha was a terrific basketball player in her own right. Expect them to compete and contend hard. So I imagine you break this thing up in chunks at this point. How much can you cut this deficit in the last 2 minutes of this third quarter?
Collins with the double rejection. His individual defensive numbers have been terrific this year.
Come on now.
Oh my goodness.
We don't have on a seatbelt. What's happening?
Horton Tucker finding him. Oh, here comes Sexton. 3-on-2. Horton Tucker the lob. Oh! Collins ooping the alley.
The silencer indeed. Over 2 sets of outstretched hands from the Jazz trying to close out.
We've seen Harden a little more catch and shoot with this team as Collins pops it in. Plus the foul. Harden looking to separate in the mid-range. Can't finish. Zubac couldn't tip it in. Terrific effort. Here comes Sexton. 1,000,000 miles an hour to the cup.
Now, so much of the focus has to continue to be on making the Clippers uncomfortable. As we heard,
Oh, George lays it in, plus the foul. Baji provided the initial contact. Leonard surrounded. 5 to shoot. George lost it. Leonard has it. The runner is good. That kind of night. And ended a 12-0 run from the Clippers. Here's George. Pocket pass. Zubac gets denied by Kessler. Clarkson shovels beautifully to Collins. Coming on 2.5 minutes to go in this fourth quarter. Leonard, the crossover. Taking his time, fading away. You bet. Throws it away. Collins gets it ahead to George with numbers. The lob to Kessler on the finish. 35.6 seconds remaining. For the first time since February 13th of 2017, the Clippers have won.